This episode may contain sensitive topics. Discretion is advised. Hello, and welcome to the Lusty Lounge. One of our hosts will be with you in a moment.
Start. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the lounge. Take your seats. I am your host today.
Fucking rude. You forgot to thank Desiree.
Oh, sorry.
We're
Thank
still
you,
not
Desiree.
used to Desiree.
She's still new here.
What are you talking about? She's the owner. We encroached on her space.
Well, she didn't make herself known until a few
What do you
episodes
mean?
ago.
How did you miss her huge fucking titties in her pretty fucking face?
Same way people do the same to me.
I only noticed boobs, and I figured that was decoration in the building.
That's so fucking rude.
I'm so
I
offended.
hope she reports you to HR.
What HR?
Yeah, we don't have HR.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
That's why we get to sexually abuse Noodle.
Hey!
What do you mean we? You mean me, nigga. There is no we. You are married.
Very true. You do sexually abuse Noodle every episode.
I wouldn't
In
say
front of guests
sexually
or not.
abused. Jesus Christ.
More like
Fine.
harassment, but
Yeah,
you know.
I agree with the word harassment.
Oh my god. Whatever.
Is it harassment if you gave me the okay, though?
Mm,
Is it all
Yes.
consensual?
yes.
Just start the episode.
All right. I am your host, Puce. With me today are my abusive host, Suna,
Hi.
and the victim, Noodle.
Yeah, hi.
Today, we're talking about censorship and how Suna needs to learn how to censor himself around Noodle, apparently.
Why would I do that?
Fair point.
I also agree. Why would he do that?
He
It's a lot of
wouldn't.
work.
But today, I found a list of different types of censorship, and we will discuss them at our leisure, deciding which ones are fun to play with, which ones are a pain in the butt, and why some of them even exist. But first up,
Okay.
we've got pixelation, or mosaic censorship. So that whole, like,
This
messy
is the
square
most
business.
okay out of whatever bunch you're gonna give, because at least you can still kind of see stuff. Kinda.
Yeah.
Depending on how, like, heavily the pixelation is.
Bro, that shit better not be that bad. I swear to God.
I don't know. I've seen some where you can't even identify what's supposed to be behind the square.
Yeah, I agree. I've seen some stuff like that.
But pixelation is when all the pixels are gobbledygook and screwy and
like
don't look like what they should be.
like The Sims when they're trying to hide porn. Or
Yeah.
the Wahoo.
And if you haven't played Sims by this point in your life, you shouldn't be listening to our podcast.
I haven't played Sims.
Well, then you don't even listen to us anyway, so.
You're not wrong.
So, that's pixelation. Noodle, are you for or against pixelation?
I'm for, but that's because I kind of use censorship to my own like advantage with lewd stuff.
With the blurs and the pixels?
Mhm.
Ah.
It allows
I
me to have a
figured
bit
you
more
were-
creative
I
freedom.
figured you were one of the later options,
Nah,
but that's fair.
adds a creative artisticness to it.
I did
I
write
guess.
down a couple things here about pixelation. It's most common in Japanese adult media. Japanese law requires it. And then, like I said, couldn't be barely blurred all the way up to hard to see anything.
Alright, I got a question now
What's that?
that you can't answer because you don't know. So as a person who has doujins just kind of on my bookshelf, when do they stop censoring stuff? Because none of my doujins are censored.
I think that depends on where it's published, quote unquote. Then,
Okay,
because
because
I
like
bet you that's how they get around it, is publishing.
the hentai, the videos for the uninitiated is actually like censored. There is no getting around that unless it's actually uncensored, which costs way more. Don't do it. But like the physical media, they're like, if it's going up in online, throw the 2 lines over it, which is my favorite. If it's not, they're just like, don't censor it, too much work.
Or what about the censorship when it's just like whited out?
Oh, we'll get to that.
Oh,
That's actually
I hate
that's
that.
actually well, depending on how you look at it, I've got because it splits it into 8, but I guess 2 and 3 can almost be the same thing because 2 is black bars and light beams, and 3 is whiteout and blur effects. So we'll start with blackout
I
and light beams
fucking
or black
despise
bars.
light beams.
I also hate
Or
light
God
beams.
rays.
Light beams are hilarious.
Fucking hate
They're
them.
dumb.
They're so
So
dumb and
much.
hilarious because it just takes up an obscene amount of the screen for no reason.
It looks bad. It looks like it shouldn't be. It looks very clearly edited, and you're like, my brother and or sister in Christ, what are you doing?
I think it's S tier in terms of hilarity, F tier in terms of like usefulness.
I'll agree with you with that because I've only ever seen it used poorly. Well, not poorly, but like as a joke, and I'm like, this is funny, but I fucking hate this, man. Like, you couldn't think of anything better. Like the redo of Healer, like middle censorship is light or God rays, and I'm like, bitch, just give me the uncensored version. I can handle it. And then I'm like, but this show kind of sucks, so never mind.
Never seen it, so I'll take your word
Don't.
for it. I will keep it off my list then. What are your feelings about black bars?
They're the classic. Like you can't go wrong depending on the size. Like the 2 little tiny ones over the dick and the clit, those are fine. I've seen those a lot. Those count.
Yeah, if you can call that censorship at all.
Yeah, it's totally censorship.
It's a form of censorship.
Because I'm used to the old. When I hear black bars, I think of the old, like just the classic, like '90s version of black bars, where it just blocks out the whole body on like TV
God.
and stuff.
Hey, take your old shit and take it somewhere else.
I hate to
Holy
break it to you,
fuck,
but
I
we're
forgot
all old.
about that. You're old. I'm not old yet.
You're both old.
I got 10 months. Not 10 months. I can't do math. I got 8 months.
Noodle, your opinion on black bars, both old and new?
I like it. I kind of like the censorship in a way. It's almost like, ooh, it's so dirty.
Which one, the big beefy black bars or the little skinny black bars?
The skinny ones. The big beefy ones are just... You're taking away from too much of the artistic deliciousness.
The artistic deliciousness.
Yes, that's...
Damn,
how
we
I'm gonna
might
phrase it.
have to call this episode that.
No!
Yes,
Yes.
I regret my beers very slightly.
Oh, absolutely. Beers are fucking gross.
Beer. It's Sapporo. It's Japanese beer.
I haven't had it, so don't care.
It's fucking delicious. It goes great with sushi.
Alright, talk about the next
Oh, wow.
form of censorship.
Next up is whiteout and blur effects.
I can see the cool, like, sexiness of the blur effect.
I see
Can
it
you?
as the evolved version of pixelation.
I agree. I don't know. I feel like the blur effect is kind of hot to me in my own like little way. I kind of like censorship in that way of like hiding the sexiness, the raunchiness of the actual image or genitalia. It's kind of hot to me. It's like, ooh, so sinful. Num num num.
I see the blur effect a lot on Instagram
Yeah.
when ladies are wearing stuff that's a little too sheer.
Yeah, I see that too. Doesn't stop me
Man,
from
I guess I'm
clicking.
using Instagram wrong.
I agree.
Yeah, there's some
people straight up
wild shit
fucking
on Instagram.
Instagram if you're looking in the right place.
I'm not
I
even
don't
having
think
to
I
look
want
anymore.
to.
There's just people full on like bearing it, and I'm like, damn, I didn't know Instagram allowed this at all.
Nah, I don't want my Instagram for that. I like my Instagram.
My Instagram is for friends, but also like I'm still curious about what's going on.
My
Can't
Instagram
you use
is
Facebook for that?
not if you don't use it.
I agree.
But they're owned by the same company.
Doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
but they're different. I don't think I've seen whiteout, or at least seen it in a long time.
I see it in manhwas. I think that's what they're called.
Yeah, the Korean ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, they like it.
Is whiteout
Um,
just like black bars?
No, it's like they fully white out the penis. Like it's like
They
penis, none, only white. It is just
Not a-
they just cut out the penis and it's only a strip.
Oh, we're
of
talking
white.
like using a whiteout
Yeah.
eraser thing and like completely just gone.
Yeah.
I think something different. For me, they just kind of like, damn, fuck it, Photoshop terms. They take the marquee tool, outline the dick, and then just fill in the marquee with white, and they're like, there, it's censored. It's like my brother in Christ, I can still see the dick. It's just white,
Oh, so
like a mask.
That I have seen before. There's another form of censorship that I have seen before where it's like you'll only see like the internal part of them, but like not like the for sure detail.
What?
Hold on. There's a specific video that I'm actually referencing. It's not Deprixion video. It's someone else's.
That mental damage.
No, it is Deprixion. It is it's their. Oh, hold on. I actually have to type. I got it.
He only has like 20 videos.
Are we talking on YouTube or something, or is this on? Like...
No, it's full on porn video.
No. All right, Puce does not know who Depixion is. Got it.
Nope.
You
Well, I
you
gotta
see
skip
the smacking,
couple,
but
yeah.
you can't.
It's cropping and scene
Yeah,
alteration.
scene alteration. There we go. I enjoy scene alteration.
Okay. That makes more sense because you were like, it shows the inside, but not the inside, and I'm like,
What
what
if
the
they-
fuck does inside, but not
I was like,
inside mean?
X-ray? Like, what is she talking about?
And I was like, X-ray is
Yeah,
the exact
X-ray's
opposite
kind
of
of-
it. Boy, but yes, cropping and scene alteration when they
But there was
cut
like
out
one specific clip in
what you
that
see.
where you see like her being the character and so being fingered, but you don't see the act of like her genitalia. You see the finger go inside of her, but you don't see like the sexual organ. It's not total like X-ray.
Do I have
Yeah.
to click and watch the video to understand what you're talking about?
There we go.
So
There we go. I will screen cap. Makes it easier, faster. The outside happening.
that's weird.
This
I've never
is just
seen
a
that
pink
before.
void. Yes,
Yeah.
I know what you're. Yeah, this is just a pink void.
Yes, the
I
pink
don't
void.
think I've ever seen that.
Really?
That's weird.
Interesting.
I've only ever.
I
really
understand
seen it,
it,
in this
and I get it,
context.
but it's weird.
But
It is a little
implications
weird.
is the word I was looking for.
Yeah, I don't even think this, whatever this kind of censorship is, if it is censorship, falls under any of the categories I've got written down.
What do you mean? It's whiteout right
Yeah,
there,
I
dog.
would say it's a version of Whiteout.
Yeah, you're not wrong. That's true. Weird, but true. But yes, a little bit. We'll skip down to cropping and scene alteration, which I'm used to that kind of thing in like movies when they show them on TV, and like they cut.
Oh yeah, like where you see like they're
up.
making out and they get naked and you see the bedroom door close and then the like time
Oh.
passes or like time skip shit.
That or like when somebody's like half naked, so they like cut like the bottom half of the screen off essentially, and like just crop it to fit the screen. Or they show like bare butt, but if you watch it on TV, you don't see their bare butt.
It kind of makes me think of like softcore Skinamax shit.
Oh God! Now, hey, maybe you are old too now.
Hey, don't call me old.
You went and fucking opened your goddamn mouth.
Noodle's old.
I couldn't
She's
help.
got
I
granny
know what
glasses
Skinamax is.
and
Leave me
a
alone.
cane. You hear that, guys? We got a MILF on our podcast now.
I can't
So-
have babies. My uterus is broken. The best I'll ever be is a cougar.
MILF nowadays, well, I guess.
I
yeah,
didn't
cougar
think
fit a little bit
she'd
more now.
just say that out loud.
I would. I admit it.
Okay. Oh, you're still you're not sober.
Nope.
You're not all the way sober.
Nope, there's no. There.
You must
There's
take
no
advantage
filter.
of Noodle while she's drunk.
No, I don't want to take that. Feels wrong on so many different levels.
That's why I said it like that. Because I knew it would be
All right.
interpreted weird.
I see the type of person Puce is now. Got it. Understood.
What?
Suna has a weird understanding of me, I suppose.
I guess so.
Yeah, he likes to take advantage of women, so you know.
Hot?
Any last opinions on cropping and scene alteration?
Not a fan personally, but that's just me.
I get it for TV's sake. That's about it.
I get it for TV's sake, but I also get it as like somebody who I'm gonna say creates content, quote unquote. or makes.
Oh, what do you mean, quote unquote?
I'm gonna fucking
What
put
do
the
you
quote
mean by
unquote.
that?
Fuck you.
She doesn't
What
make
do you mean by
content
that?
anymore.
I may have an OnlyFans. None of your business. Anywho.
An active OnlyFans or an inactive?
Active enough. Anywho.
Oh my god.
Anywho, I use...
Noodle, you are so embarrassed about the fact you do this stuff, and yet you're here.
I use censorship to my own advantage. With some censorship, there's like the flowers where it'll be in place of the boobs where you can't tell where nipples
perfect
are.
For the other
convenient
censorship.
censorship. One of my
Convenient
fucking favorites.
Object placement.
Object placement.
Strategic
I
censorship.
rely on object placement when I do lingerie shots. Or when I am taking
you got
photos
like
in
flower
general.
vase in the way of the crotch and junk.
Or the flower vase, or maybe I'll have like a bouquet of flowers that'll be in the way. Or I'll have like food, like I'll have like a plate placed over my crotch or my boobs, or I'll have my hands cupped in front of me.
Big plates.
I know, a platter, if you will. Or I'll have both hands together holding something to cover boobs for just for the playful sakeness of it.
I was gonna say, this is the censorship I think of when it's like the tasteful lewds.
I go
stuff.
for tasteful lewds. I go for tasteful censorship because I don't want to give away the whole goodies. I just
Or
want to have a
some
little
people
fun with
put
it.
artistic nudes, and I'm like, okay, you're just nude and blocking it strategically.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to be artistic with it. I want it to seem pretty. And also still have that temptation of wanting to see more. I rely
I'm the
on the
basic
temptation.
bitcher.
Why are you basic?
Because I like when the hair is in front of the nipples and like
My hair's when my hair was to my ass.
long.
Yeah, it does that a lot.
I feel like that still technically counts as object placement.
I agree.
I'm gonna disagree because it's hair and it's part of you. It's not an external
Well, then
thing.
strategic censorship, which is in brackets.
Sure.
But I feel like when it's done right, it can be actually incredibly tasteful and sexy.
Sure.
I go for objects in my hands mostly.
Well, yeah, you just explained you don't have enough hair to do it yet.
I know.
Again.
I'm trying to grow my hair out.
Well, yeah, my notes also mention this is usually for TV broadcast of edgy anime, and uncensored versions are sold later for Blu-ray. Yeah.
This is a very old list.
Yeah, anime's got a lot more raunchy.
It's so weird when you say that, and like, where have you been? I'm like, alright, you don't do this.
Yeah, it's been.
And then your wife's just over there watching shitty isekai, and I'm like,
hey, isekais can be good.
not the one she's watched. She's watched 2 good ones.
She likes what she likes. And last,
yeah, she did pick you, so.
Oh.
Yeah, that's fair. I got nothing. But last on my regular list is audio censorship. So bleeps and muffles.
I hate bleeps. I hate them.
Yeah,
I want to hear
actual
fuck.
bleeps are annoying at this point.
I hate
I'd
this
rather
list so
just
much,
be-
Pius.
I'd rather it just be blanked out. Like, you just don't hear anything.
No, you can have fun with it.
You know,
No.
I agree to that. You can have fun with it when it's like a playful sound, like if you hear like a horn honk or like a duck squeaky. But you hear that? That's funny. That's entertaining. It makes me forget that you didn't say the word fuck or bitch or whatever. But when it's like silented out, I don't like that. Or like you could hear the audible like beep. Hate that. Boring.
I'd rather them quiet or muffled, because if it's somebody who uses cuss words a lot and uses it as flavorful text, it gets annoying to hear the beeps over the silence. So I'm okay with the muffles, not okay with the beeps.
Beeps.
Do you guys like the playful bleeps?
Yeah, the playful beeps are fun.
When I'm watching a Mother's Basement video and he's gonna say something and then he replaces it with a stupid anime moan, I'm like, yeah, it's fun.
That's perfect.
Okay, well that
shit
makes
like
sense
that's
because he uses it like strategically. Like he knows he's good
strategically.
Because I wouldn't doubt it. Because Mother's Basement is the anime dude, right?
That doesn't narrow it down.
So, he doesn't show his face much in his videos.
He shows his face in every video.
Does he? I haven't seen him in a minute. He scripts out his videos, so he's probably putting the bleeps and the cusses in intentionally. Mostly.
So it still counts.
Right, but he's doing it intentionally to make sure it's funny. Otherwise, if it's like a open like chat podcast like us, if we were like using the F-bomb every other word, it wouldn't be too fun to hear moans every other word.
Speak for yourself.
I agree.
I was going to say, I take back that sentence pretty quickly.
You forgot where you were.
Yeah, I did. Pretty quickly. Aside from that, now we move on to the two, like, outside the box, quote unquote, censorships. We've got legal censorship of specific themes. So, like,
what
when countries.
What does that mean?
I've got a little extra stuff. Some countries ban specific themes, tags, or fetishes, leading to edited versions. Examples being Germany and Australia ban some stuff, so hentai games have to remove lolly and non-consent themes to be sold legally.
Now I'm concerned what the fuck is in this game I just bought. Now I'm worried now. I'm worried now. Well, it's China, so they want you to go have sex in real life, like Japan. Please talk to each other. Please talk to each other.
Does China have the same issue?
Yes.
I mean, if you're not a man, they just go, gotta keep trying.
Oh, fair. That's true.
And sometimes the women make it, and sometimes they don't. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Why should we be concerned about what you're buying on Steam, Suna?
Oh, because the game I bought, based off what you just said, the game I bought can't be sold in Germany. And I'm like, wait, huh? What? Why is that?
Well, it's probably sold in Germany unless it specifically centers around non-consent.
It's a Pokemon porn game. Not Pokemon, but the whole creature catching thing.
Right. The whole pocket monster thing.
Why are you saying, what's wrong?
But yes, sounds like Suna
what's
owns
your other type of censorship? What's your other type of autism censorship?
Autism censorship? Algorithmic and platform censorship.
Why I can't see all the anime titties all the time.
You're just not looking in the right place. I'm telling you.
You truly aren't looking in the right places.
People are shadow banned, my guys. I don't
know what that's like.
That's exactly what they say. They put YouTube, Twitter, and other platforms shadow ban, not safe for work creators, even if they follow the guidelines.
Oops.
So apparently this last
like, where's my friend at? And she's like, I'm shadow banned. I'm like, this sucks. I gotta actually come to your fucking page now.
To be fair, I think there's people who complain about being shadow banned who just suck and don't get that much interactions, so they don't get spread around.
I don't know. Depends.
Like if they're making a bunch of dumb like tweets that make no sense or are just very self-deprivating and people don't like it, so they just ignore it. That kind of thing. But yeah.
Not a fan of shadow banning and the algorithmic bullshit. Show me the titties and the other stuff. I don't want to have to bookmark everything to remember it and go, oh yeah, I was supposed to do something with this.
I'm telling you, you just don't know how to find it.
You both were talking.
Noodle, you speak first.
I like doing that.
Doing what?
Bookmarking.
Bookmarking is saving shit manually.
I don't, because I don't know. I forget to bookmark everything.
Nah.
Well, yeah, it's because you're fucking stupid. It's a little different. I don't like doing it because I'm like, damn, I don't want to bookmark 5 things in a row.
I do. I love it. It's hee hee ha ha funny.
Hee hee ha ha, it's funny?
Yes. You heard me.
I mean, I suppose that works.
So sassy when you're drunk.
Yes.
Goodness.
She's always sassy.
No, it's even
not like this.
Nah, when I'm drunk, it's different. Also, doesn't help it that I'm still drinking.
Well,
guys, I'm trying to not be drunk, but I'm gonna still keep drinking.
It tastes good. Leave me alone.
It tastes good.
What is it?
Let me make sure. Sapporo?
Oh.
Japanese
No,
beer.
you wanna know what the real crazy shit is? I heard you just Sapporo beer. You wanna know what's really crazy? The fucking giant eagle by my house sells soju, and I'm like, what the fuck?
I had soju today. Hurt my tummy. Drink the whole bottle. Meh.
What?
What did you say today?
Yesterday.
The other day.
Okay. I was like, then what does the 4 beers count for?
How did it How did one bottle hurt your stomach?
Drank the whole bottle and my tummy hurts.
Bruh, I have like 3 and I'm fine.
I'm done again.
You're also a big man. I'm just being factual.
Noodles got bigger titties, so her alcohol can sit there.
Rude. Not how that works.
Not sure if that's how it works, but okay.
It's not.
I believe that's all the censorship options I have written down. So, do you guys have any other forms of censorship that I may have missed out on? Noodle, you made me skip around on my list a lot.
Sorry.
Good.
Ryan, fuck me. No, nothing else.
Propaganda.
Propaganda.
We're censoring.
Are we censoring propaganda, or is propaganda censoring us?
Propaganda is censoring something else. I was gonna go down a fucking tirade, and I'm like, let me not. We're not here for that.
If you're gonna do that, I was gonna be like book censorship.
Book censorship? Oh, like as in burning books?
Mm-mm.
And banning books?
We're still banning books. There's been a handful of books that have been banned recently because of bullshit, essentially.
Orange Oompa Loompa.
Yeah.
The Oompa Loompa in charge of us all. Fair.
How do you just like ban a book? I don't understand, because there's still like a quadrillion copies of it.
You make it in today's day and age. Just make it.
It's like
illegal to sell it.
To Kill a Mockingbird. They censored it because of the N word, because of the God, I haven't remembered.
I can say that.
I know you can. I can't remember why they censored it. I don't know. Racial themes, racism. I don't know. I haven't read To Kill a Mockingbird in years.
Do you have a copy of it?
No, but I do have a copy of another book that they decided to get rid of, which was Fahrenheit. Oh, 451. Yep. I have a copy of that. That's a good book.
I really hope that's only in your state, because that's kind of scary if they ban that nationwide.
Oh, no, they banned it in schools.
Why
That's
isn't Harry
still
Potter
ridiculous.
banned?
It is. For quite a few schools, it is banned.
I was making a joke. Oh no.
Yeah, but that's banned because it's magic, and that's evil.
Yeah.
But the fantasy genre exists.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, most of that stuff is banned in certain schools.
Like, I know that there's
my
a school
God, what
district
is
that wanted to ban Lord of the Flies. Or Catcher in the Rye.
To be fair, Lord of the Flies is kind of gruesome when you read it. But also, it's not like...
I've seen Battle Royale. It's
so
fine.
have I.
Like in high school, I read it and I was like, oh, that's really messed up. But also, it's high school, so you should be kind of
something
diving into that
Weisel
stuff.
The Night.
Wait, what?
Isn't there like kid sex in it?
Yeah,
to
towards
like
the end.
make it go away?
No, after they kill it, the girl decides to let the boys run a train on her.
Yep.
For like 27 pages.
What?
Yeah, it's a lot of pages for it.
That's really gross.
Yeah. Blame Stephen King.
Bro's got problems.
You know, I just finished listening to the Kizumonogatari audiobook where my man spent 5 pages describing panties, and I'm like,
hot.
Neeson, shut the fuck up. We understand. This is gonna be like a minute's worth of animation the movie's out now, but you said 27 pages. And I'm like, there are versions shorter than that with way more content.
I agree.
Last call. Do we have a Desiree cut for this?
No.
Okay. Last call is when we, the host, give our last thoughts, opinions, questions, concerns, and feelings about the topic of the day. And today, I'm going to start with Noodle.
Cool. I don't really have any concerns because I rely kind of on censorship for the type of content I make exclusively.
Made.
That's honestly the only really comment I have to make, really. I can see the good parts and the bad parts of censorship. I can see the damage that it does to those in either not safer workspaces or safer workspaces. but I can also see kind of the good it does. I also rely on the temptation of desire than I do on giving the whole goodies out. So that's my comment.
Respectful. Tuna, what you got?
Censorship bad.
Get rid of it all?
Yeah.
Fair. Oh, I forgot. Technically, I guess this is censorship, but when websites do that whole, like, this image is got not safe for work content or whatever the heck tag they decide to tag it with. So you gotta, like, click that show me button.
Yeah,
Sure.
forceful censorship, shitty. But censorship that you are choosing, yummy. Protect yourself in your own special way.
Do you guys know what I'm talking about, though?
Yes.
Suna doesn't seem to know, because anywhere.
What? Sorry, had to
You-
check something.
You don't seem to know where to find all the not safe for work stuff, so you don't know how to click that.
Have you not seen our Twitter?
I have.
All right, then.
I'm surprised it's not full of more gray boxes that say, show me what's behind this grayed out.
Well,
this
that's more
blurred out
for,
image.
like, graphic stuff, not titties.
I don't know, I've seen it on titties.
And it's always a letdown when it is titties. I'm like, I can't even see the nipple. Like, what are you doing here?
Oh, that went down the wrong pipe.
You only have one pipe.
You can breathe. That's the second pipe.
No, that's not how that
There's
works.
a food pipe and there's a wind pipe. Yes, there is. There's two different things.
No, there's one pipe.
There is two
There
pipes
is
there.
two. It splits off.
If I shove my dick down your throat, you can't breathe.
Yes, I
Therefore,
can.
you
It's called
have
breathing through
one
my
pipe.
Yeah,
nose.
but that's... Okay.
All right, we're gonna
Literally-
find out.
Go
we're
for
gonna
it.
find out.
Go for it. I'm not afraid.
Alright. But that is last call. Thank you, folks, for coming and listening to us. If you're listening to us, you clearly know where to find us. But we are on Spotify, YouTube Music, all the places to find podcasts. If you like what you're hearing, you can also visit our Twitter to see what the heck we're doing over there. As
Nothing,
well.
because we're doing as much as we are doing on Blue Sky, right, Puce?
True. I was just claiming dibs on the ats, though.
Nah, you said you was gonna start using it.
I lied to you. My bad.
Yeah, that's why we don't know how much longer we have.
But if you want to talk to other folks who are into all this horny junk, you can join our Discord.
Please.
You can follow us on Facebook, where you can find all sorts of random junk as well. But that is everything, I believe.
I hope so.
Have a good night, everybody.
Sweet dreams and
Wait.
safe travels.
Oh,
wait, why'd you
what?
do all that? We have a person for that.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, guys. If you like what you heard, search Lusty Lounge on any podcast platform. If you think we did a good job at hosting, you can always buy us a drink on our Ko-fi. And if you want more of the lounge, subscribe to the Patreon for uncut and bonus episodes, like this one.
So we were
Tell me.
playing the Have You Ever drinking game. And everybody decided to see how much they could out each other. And somebody said,
Oh.
I've never had anal. And all of my siblings and their significant others put their finger down.
Oh, no.
And I was like,
Oh
I
my
didn't
God.
need to know that.
As always, don't let the door hit you on your way out. It's very heavy. Until next time, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Be safe.
Bye.
No, don't be safe.